Hi, I'm Ahyat, and today we're going to talk about how to become a strategic property investor, and we're looking at the selection process under the third mindset, third chapter of asset selection. And this is what we're looking at, the fourth step, which is analysis. So the first stage was identifying your goals. Second stage, identifying your budget. Number 3 is you're going to look at what makes an asset investment grade. And number 4 is analysis. And between the analysis and the investment grade, you will have the information gathering, right? So now this is analysis. Now, when you look into the analysis of your options that you have, I want you to think about comparative. This is what it's all about. It's all about comparative analysis. This is a very powerful thing that you have to understand. In property investment, it's always about comparison. It's comparing something with something else. How can you say one property is expensive? It's because you compare it with something less expensive. That's why you say it's expensive. Why do you say this property is in a good area? Because you're comparing it with another less good area, in a not so good area. So everything is comparative. And in comparative analysis, one thing that I want you to be very strategic at is never compare absolute price. So this is what we don't want to compare, because a property might be 500,000 ringgit and another property might be 1 million ringgit. This is not how you compare. So if you look at this, which one is more expensive? Is property A more expensive or property B more expensive? Of course, when you look at this, property B is very expensive because it's 1 million ringgit, double the price of property A. But what you need to do is, you've got to compare it based on price per square feet. Now, price per square feet, let's say this is just 500 square feet. And this is 2,000 square feet, for instance, right? This is just an extreme. So what this makes this is 1,000 ringgit per square feet. And what's that? That's 500 ringgit. Okay? So when you look at this, I'll just blow it up so that it makes more sense. So while this may look more expensive, property B, but when you look at the price per square feet, this property B is actually cheaper. So when you do comparative analysis, when somebody asks me, Ahyat, what do you think about me buying property A or property B? These are the prices. I don't want to know absolute price. I want to know price per square feet. This is very important. Now, going a little bit further on comparative analysis, this is when the earlier knowledge about rental and capital appreciation indicators will help you a lot. Remember that we learned about, I'm just gonna do it down here. Remember we talked about rental yield. We talked about cash flow. We talked about the ROI, and we talked about the cash performance, right? So let's say you've got all these indicators. Perhaps you can include this one as well and other indicators, price per square feet. So you've got 5 indicators, and then maybe you can have a short list of property A, B, and C. So you can list down all the numbers. Cash flow, 100 ringgit, maybe 50, 200 ringgit, and so on. And this is what I mean by analysis. So when you've gone through the information gathering process, you'll be able to get all this information. How much is it absolute value, how big it is, how much it is per square feet, how much rental per square feet, how many months does it take in average to get a tenant or to get a buyer. And then you can just list them down, and you can list them accordingly, and you can actually see which property is better to choose from. So this is something interesting. When you've already reached all that information gathering, you've got to put them in a table, tabulate them, and then you do analysis, and then you can identify which of these assets are suitable for you to choose to buy as an investment grade asset. And this is what I mean by making it robotic. You are not basing your investment decision based on emotions. Oh, I like that area, I like that property. It's not about that at all. It's about numbers. And ladies and gentlemen, numbers don't lie. So select based on numbers. Okay? So that's just something very, very simple, very, very quick about analysis. Remember, always look at price per square feet and then tabulate all the analysis, all the indicators for you to help you to make that buying decision. So I hope that helps in analysis. In the selection process, we're going to look into the 5th selection process, which is later. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.